Schmitz and Tom, you're Tom Schmitz. I'm Buddy Martin. Just to get it straight.
Seriously?
Because some people think that you try to be me, which you do. By the way, the hat looks pretty good. I must say, it looks pretty good.
You got the Bradshaw hat you're rocking there too.
I have to get one of those. Look more like you and be like you. You're so hot right now with stuff going on. Hey, we're coming off of a weekend where we saw a terrific football game.
I mean, top-notch football game.
And you as a guy who's a defensive guy, you got to love the way that game ended. What I call the greatest walk-off goal line stand I've ever seen in college football.
It was a good goal line stand. It was one of those things where you just were tensed up. I'm watching it on TV, wringing my hands. I was so tense. But you probably were more tense than anybody else because aren't you the guy that said they were going to get blown out, that Florida was going to get blown? Did you blown out? I believe.
No, I didn't say the word. But let's get back to that in a minute. Here's the thing about this game: so much riding on one play. I mean, you're talking about one play makes a difference whether Florida goes to Atlanta back-to-back years for the SEC East champion or SEC championship as SEC champion, and you're talking about that versus a defeat. And of course, a lot of people are, by the way, on the back of Jim McElwain. And I may have made a bad prediction, but all you people out there, I'm calling you out who wanted to fire Jim McElwain last week. Are you kidding me?
Let's get back to your prediction, pal.
Okay.
Twitter was on fire.
I'm trying to be
Paul
positive,
Feinbaum,
and you're trying to
made a statement on Paul Feinbaum. Then the Gators were going to get blown out. How'd that work for you?
I said I fear the possibility. Tom, you know yourself, there were 2 touchdown underdogs. Even Vegas says this team is so beat up, 7 starters out. The possibility existed of a blowout. You know it. And all you Gator fans who are on McElwain's case trying to get him fired, you know it. I'm just saying it was a terrific win, a sweet victory for a coach who was in battle. Did you see him after the game?
Very emotional.
Very emotional.
And taking not so subtle shots at the game being moved.
And the Gator fans.
Yeah.
And by the way, I had a little chat with Jeremy Foley. Just a little text. I can't give you the context, but think Joe will leave it, okay?
Yeah, it was I like McElwain's comments at the end of the game when the emotion was still there. And he said, this is just a ball game. There were people whose lives were in danger, and for people to say that something would get in the way of that, this is just a ball game that we came here and won as Gators.
And a great win. And by the way, that's what's important today. Not who picked the game, not who thought it was going to be a blowout or whatever, stuff like that. So,
seriously?